Na. Egyébként egyre inkább hajaz egy steampunk történetre ezzel a fúró pajzsal. Na tessék, kellett mondani, hogy fúró, és már indítják is be.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Adieu.
Revelio.
Na jó. Hát akkor beszéljünk a...
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
Hát én se tudnám.
After that, something shifted in
De egyébként egyértelműen Ranrock kék pusztították el, de én nekem gyanús ez a goblin, nem tudom, olyan szeme se áll jól.
I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Oké.
Revelio.
Na. Hol tartunk most? Ott tartunk, hogy akkor ez a küldi megvan. Ebből a sávból még van 3 feladat. Szerintem ezek is kelleni fognak, majd de meglátjuk. Sebastian. Beszéljünk Poppyval. Na jó, csináljuk azt meg, azt a küldit. Ja. Basszus, elszúrtam. Térkép. Mert nem kell azért kilépnem. Te hol vagy? Hogsmeade-ben, oké. Na, és akkor beszéljünk vele a sárkányokról. Ugye múltkor egy sátorban sárkányokat, sárkányviadalokat rendeztek, és mi megmentettünk egy sárkányt. Úgyhogy erről kellene beszélnünk. Hol karácsony van?
Revelio.
Over here.
Ja, hogy nem itt vagy. De hát az előbb ide mutatta. Na most várjál. Beszélj Poppyval. Ja, hogy itt van valahol. Ja, hogy ott van. Fúha. Ezek a jelzések.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Igen, hát ez tök egyértelmű.
I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Meg kellene nézzünk, jó?
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
Okay.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Miért vagy a nyomában?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Oké, ez a része megvan. Na nézzük, milyen küldi van. Küldi. Igazgatónő. Ó, na. Találd meg a harmadik őrzői próba helyszínét. Na hát akkor a harmadik próba hátra van. Csak a hülye már, mint én már megint. Kapkod. Világtérkép. Nem, ez Roxfordban van. Az a... igen. Mindegy, hát valahova. Oda kell... gyors utazni, és akkor harmadik próba. Úristen! Na lássuk, merre kell menni? Erre. Hú, van néhány hülyesége a játéknak. Most nézzetek meg. Egyszer erre irányít, és most meg vissza. És most mi van? Ő se tudja, hogy mit akar. Látjátok? Ő se tudja, hogy mit akar, mert itt van alattunk a hely, ahova menni kell. De meg van gajdulva a térkép, vagy a GPS. Úgyhogy megpróbálok máshogy menni oda. Próbáljuk a lépcsőházból. Az a baj, nem emlékszem, hogy merre kell menni, mert mindent elfelejtek általában, de ez a legkevesebb, csak oda találunk. Na, nézzük így.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Most komolyan visszavezet oda? És komolyan visszavezet oda. Éha. Hát talán nem. Térképteremben. Igen, tudom. Ja. Basszus, már tudom, hogy hogyan tudnék oda menni gyorsan, de most már mindegy. Eszembe jutott, hogy titkos szobáknál ott van. Nem baj. Nem baj. Meg közben eszembe jutott. Annyi baj legyen. Akkor ez a Roxford nagyon jól megcsinálták. És tök jó, hogy kint vannak a karácsonyfák, meg minden. Ez nagyon tetszik. Csináljuk meg úgy, titkos szobák. Térképterem. Mit szórakozok én, igaz? Na, és így a felesleges futkározástól is mentes lesz. Csak közben eszembe jutott. Mert ez ugye valószínűleg a tó alatt van. Oké, és akkor ő a harmadik őrző. Akkor ő a harmadik őrző, akivel beszélni kell.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
Nézd meg a térképet.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is.
Következő
I had
próba.
hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Nem mondjátok, be kell jutnom az igazgatói irodába. Ez nem hangzik jól. Oké. Megyünk a szükségszobájába. Gyors megcsinálom azt a küldit. És utána mehetünk akkor a főküldetésszállal tovább. Jaj.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Tesztrálok nem itt vannak, hanem a másik oldalon. És itt van a tesztrálótod. Oké. Hol a kis tesztrál? Oké. Itt van. Jaj, de aranyos vagy, úristen.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Oké. Tesztrál utód. Akkor tesztrál utód az. Hogy tudom?
Everything's all right now.
Oké. Egy, kettő. Ja, csak őket nem ide kell. Hát nem tudom, hogy ővelük ez lesz-e gond, de nem hiszem. El lesznek itt talán. Oké. Gyűjtöm az alapanyagokat, kelleni fognak. Dun, 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 dun. Nagyon jó. Oké, mehetünk a kövi küldetésre.
Promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in the town.
Jó, beszélnem kell közben Dickkel is, csak...
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke.
Hát ez szomorú történet.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Hát ez ilyen. Oké. És akkor a küldi. 100 fülé főzetes küldi lesz. Ahogy tűnik. Kíváncsi vagyok. Valami mocorgott, nem tudom mi. Na nézzük.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Hol van a
Lord Gok and I have
következő
learned that the goblins are searching
próba?
for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lord Gok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lord Gok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
No.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Köszönöm. She's taken to
Köszi Anna, tetsző a hangod.
Quidditch in the hopes that he can
Nem
convince
alszom,
Black to
csak
change his
figyelek.
mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Hello, Anna,
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Most képzeljétek el, hogy miközben itt szaladgálok, a cica meg felült az ölembe.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir.
Van cicám? Igen, van.
You'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
Ha esetleg dorombolást hallatok, az nem a véletlen műve.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor Black, how are you?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor.
Nem hallani? Ó,
Professor
Istenem.
Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course
Ja,
you have.
ez jó volt. Hopp, ellenkező irány.
He's coming this way.
Meg nem állok. Biztos, hogy nem.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls,
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig?
Soha nem fogja megérteni ezt az embert, hát nem.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Nem tudom, melyik? Nem tudom. Nem tudom. Nem tudom ezt. Na, valaki tudja? Én nem tudom. Na gyors, utána nézzünk. Megvan. Megvan. Eszembe jutott. De. Tiszta vérűek.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful.
Igen.
Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Sietni kell. Oké, mindjárt iszom. Csak most már gond van, sietni kell.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Ezt nem kellett volna.
I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Confringo.
Okay.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do.
Futás, oké. Balkanyar. Fölfelé. Ja, köszönöm, egyébként ittam. Köszönöm. És már megyünk is fölfelé. A lépcsőn. Jó, de megyünk fölfelé. Állj. Satufék. Most megint tovább megyünk felfelé. Úristen, de megyünk. Egyébként egy egyszerű kérdést feltennék. És kávét ittál? Nem. Nem kávét ittam. Na. Egy egyszerű kérdés, fiúk, lányok. Szerintetek nem volt túl egyszerű ez a feladat? Tehát azért annyit várt volna az ember, hogy legalább időre menjen, hogy kapkodja egy kicsit magát, vagy esetleg többször lehessen újra próbálkozni, vagy csak én gondolom így? Így gyakorlatilag úgy tudtad megcsinálni a feladatot, hogy semmi erőfeszítésbe nem tellett. És ez egy kicsit olyan... Ugye értitek? Ó, ez szép ez a rész, ez tetszik. Mandragóra főzetnek van hatóideje? Hát legalább annak van. Ó, franc, most meg főfelé. Azt legalább berakhatták volna. Igen, de egyébként ennek is volt. Mármint hivatalosan. Jú, de jól néz ki. Várj. Oké.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Pillanat. Nekem egy kicsit másra van itt szükségem.
Lumos.
Aha. Anyád, hogy van ilyenkor? Szerinted honnan az anyámból fogom én ezt összeszedni? Ah, se tudom, hogy hol van. Ez valami gondolkodtatós, szóval... Nem tudom. Kulcs kell egyébként is hozzá, én úgy látom. Szóval...
Toujours pure. Revelio.
Ez az.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Hol? Meg vagy? Oké, ez is megvan. Ott is van egy. Nagyon jó.
Revelio.
Hol csillogsz?
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Revelio.
Na nézzük. Ó, basszus. Ó, basszus, kezdődik. Jaj, bekerültünk a könyvbe. Jézus. Közben elkezdtek kopácsolni. Jézus, bekerültünk a könyvbe. Na várjál. Ez szép lesz.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Oh. Ó, basszus. Hát ennek fele sem tréfa.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Ó, anyám. Te rohadtul hiányoztál ide.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Ó, te. Drága kenyér. Itt hogy fogok átmenni? Aha, itt nem megyünk át. Jó, szóval csak arra. Aha. Hát ez remek. Mondanám, de nem.
I need to time this just right.
Ó, basszus. Ja, hogy itt át kéne mennem. Aha. Jó, tehát amikor átmegy az oda, a másik elindul a másik irányba. Igen, akkor van annyi... Nem. Most.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Oké, próbálkozzunk. Próbálkozzunk. Jó. Úristen! Oh, anyám!
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Jó, létrázzunk, jó. Ha, 4-en. Aha, 5-en. Menjél fölfelé, de rohadt gyorsan. Halál sötét kocsmája. Hát köszi. Köszi, rohadtul tetszik.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could
Jézusom, mennyien vannak.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Nem mondod, hogy itt kell átmennem? Na, várjatok, hát itt egy mentés kell. Hát ez... Jézus. Nézzük, hogy mit csinálnak közben. Tehát nekem itt át kell szaladnom. Mondjuk itt. Nem. Basszus.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Na, te ott mit csinálsz? Még ezen kell átjutnom, ezen az egyen. Oké. 2-n. Jó. Húzzál, létszi, húzzál. Úgy. Oké, mindjárt átjutok. Ha minden igaz. Úristen.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Basszus.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Húzzunk innen.
That doorway closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Ó, basszus, még itt is vannak. Hát ez csodálatos. Istenem. 3-an? Ó, anyám. Basszus. De nem már. Te ott nagyon rossz helyen vagy.
Now's my chance.
Oké. Oké.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Merre kell mennem? Jó lenne látnom, mi? Hát nem erre. Dun. Ajtó, esetleg? Nem. Oldalt? Nem. Esetleg erre? Nem. Hát csak arra lesz valami. Nem tudom, merre kell menni. Tudjátok? Azt mondanám, hogy erre. De itt nincs semmi. Akkor lehet, hogy az ellenkező irány marad, mert itt nyitva az ajtó, és erre nem gondoltam. Ugye? Most komolyan szivatsz? Hát ott nem ketten vannak. Oké, erre nem tudok menni, ahogy nézem. Nem mondod, hogy itt kell átmennem.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching.
Keresd tovább.
This time you will be unable to hide.
Ezúttal nem fogok tudni elbújni.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Oké.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda.
Oké, ez így már tetszik. Ez így már tetszik. Milyen sebzése van ennek, úristen! Wow!
Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Protego. Defender. Descendo.
Oké. Erre kell tovább menni elméletileg.
Revelio.
Aha. Húha.
Protego. Bombarda. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Descendo. Bombarda.
Au.
Protego. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defender. Protego.
Áhú, eltalált.
Defender. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Protego.
Oké. Au. Á, azt a rohadt. Azt nem akartam. Au. Már csak ő maradt. Nem. Pedig azt hittem, hogy ő fog következni, de sajna nem. Hú, kemény. Ez nagyon kemény. Az, hogy nem lehet futni itt, ez már egy kicsit baj. De... Oké. Most mi lesz?
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Na, valami kő. Nem tudom mi ez. Titokzatos kő. Oké. Fogalmam nincsen, hogy az mi.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve. Dear, sweet Neve.
Neve. May her memory be a treasure to us.
Semmi... Óha. Semmi sem az, aminek látszik. Ha. Jó.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Menj utána, menj utána. Hát nehogy elmenjen. Oké.
But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Wow. És akkor mindjárt megnézzük az ő emlékét szerintem.
As you witness my memory.
Oké. lássuk. Oké. Okay.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Elvette a fájdalmát. Oké. Oké, kijutottunk a könyvből. És akkor térképterembe kell visszatérni. Na lássuk. És akkor még ő van hátra.
Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
Igen.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Na most ez egy jó kérdés.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Yo.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, She said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Oké. Na, tehát akkor itt meg vagyunk egyenlőre. Még egy próba van hátra. Aztán meglátjuk. De minden esetre ez érdekes volt. És akkor még van itt 4 feladat, az biztos. Ó, még itt van a sárkánytojás. Sárkánytojást kellene visszaadni a sárkánynak, ugye akit megmenekítettünk, de ezt majd csak a legközelebbi alkalommal fogjuk megtenni, ugyanis nekem már ennyi volt, fiúk, lányok. Viszont remélem, hogy jól szórakoztatok, mert én végtelenül. Még mindig nagyon jó ez a játék, és nagyon szeretem. És hogyha van kedvetek, tartsatok velem legközelebb is. Minden esetre én köszönöm még egyszer, hogy itt voltatok. Találkozunk holnap délután 1 órakor. Addig is legyen szép délutánatok. Sziasztok!